Hi Taurus, welcome to a message for you, not the only message this month, I'm sure, but just hopefully something you can find useful to give you confirmation or validation or support, encouragement, all of that. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Taurus. All right, what we got here? Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Temperance, could be Sagittarius, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Tower. That could be Scorpio. Okay, oopsie. Two of Swords, I like that. It's just, okay. You have enough. This Three of Cups here. This Three of Cups. Hanged Man, that could be Pisces. So you're letting go. You're letting go here. What's this Temperance about? Knight of Swords. Good. I'm glad for that. I mean, I'm glad that you have the ability to see things for what they are and make calculated decisions. Even if it's immediate, you're not one to, for the Tauruses I'm reading for, if something needs to be done, you're going to address it. And it's to maintain stasis and balance, and it's kind of impartial. It's just simply what needs to be done. So that's a good thing here, especially in light of if you're letting go of a situation where you were not being treated fairly, or someone sort of betrayed your trust here, because this is you completely cutting off a situation that might have been fun or, a good time, but as far as anything more to it, I think something must have happened to where you're wanting to not be a part of it anymore. This would all be enjoying the peace, but then we got the Knight of Swords showing up here, and this, it looks like they're going, oh, nope, change of plans, going this way now, because of finding out new information here. So, let's see, that's 5, 2, 3, 5, 9, 7. 2, 3, 5, 9, 2. We got 2 2s. Okay. What's this Nine of Pentacles for Taurus? Temperance. Sagittarius. Good. Good. This feels like it's your ultimate goal here, that you are not one to suffer a damaging situation. You'll do what it takes to rectify it so you can maintain stasis. Remember that about yourself. Whatever's coming, whatever you just had to let go of and come to terms with as far as some sort of betrayal or just deciding something's not worth it, in the end, there's this turning point that you've reached and you've decided to go no contact, or at least to cut off communication so you can think about what needs to take place here, because you'll handle it. This is you prioritizing stasis above drama, above someone not being trustworthy, walking away from a situation that might have been fun but would not have provided the longevity and stability that you're willing to give. This could be a temporary job and you decided against it because you're wanting more use of your time. You're wanting more value for your time. Relationship. Feels like a relationship if I'm honest, but right. This could just be a friendship. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Could be family members. You just decided, you know what? Maybe siblings, but we're not family. Relatives, but not family. What's this Two of Wands here? Choices. Excellent. Okay, so this is considering your choices and a new direction. After this night has come in and kind of reversed things and said, nope, we're doing this, we're handling it, we're going a different direction. We're making the changes that need to be made and to preserve stasis here. This is you looking at options and starting in a new direction, finding what you're passionate about or what you're interested in, and pursuing that. This is not taking any downtime, but rather taking action to preserve the stasis by starting something new so that you can still have flow. So because without this right here, choosing something new and starting it, you would have a vacuum, and that would not suit. So this is you maintaining flow by choosing a new direction, maintaining the stasis by course correcting. What's this Tower about here? This Tower about Taurus. Doesn't matter what kind of fit they pull. Yeah, no. Good. This is you blowing the lid off that. This is like, yeah, I dare you. Come at me and try to tell me something different than I know. You come over here and try to gaslight me. I'm not having it. So this is the Tower, that could be Scorpio, and this is the Devil, that could be Capricorn. So yeah, no, you're disrupting the illusion here. You're disrupting the control. You're not letting something control you anymore. You're not going to be part of a dynamic that is not healthy for you. You will do whatever it takes to preserve stasis for you and yours, and that's shifting gears in the middle or walking away and choosing a new direction to keep things steady. It might be change, but it preserves the bigger picture. Nothing wrong with that. So get ready to change gears so that you preserve the stasis. The irony is that you're going to be working very hard. You're going to be doing a lot of things because you've had to change. It looks like you were going one way and immediately had to shift because you found out some information that you just don't want to abide. So there's a change, and there's going to be a lot of work involved in adjusting that change. Probably moving house, moving out. Maybe a job abruptly ended, and you're like, well, I'm not going to wait around to find out if I'm going to be hired, or, you know. So big change coming, or no, abrupt change coming to preserve stability, if you can believe it. Because for the Taurus that I'm reading for, your big picture, so you see that these immediate changes are needed to preserve the big picture of stasis and stability. So nothing wrong with that. And I like how this is like, oh no, I'm not having this. I'm calm and I'm measured and I can do this, that, and the other, but don't threaten. Don't try to gaslight me. Don't come back around and after I had to leave because of what I found out, turn around and try to introduce this again in my life. I'm not. So I like that. This is like, oh no, basically saying if someone was trying to sell you something different than what reality was, this is you not having it. That's for Taurus. Effectively putting your foot down. Just being like, oh no, let me tell you how this is. Okay, well I was going to do one, but I got two, so we're doing two. Okay, it's three. We're doing three. All right, so we've got 9 of Gabriel, which is Wands. 9 of Wands, oh, yes. Yeah, okay. 9 of Wands, Leap of Faith, which is Archangel Metatron. This is the Fool. So, sorry, let me read this. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. Okay. Leap of Faith, here we have believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So choosing a new direction here, considering your options, maintaining stasis and continuing the flow. And this feels like, yeah, you're pretty resourceful and you can handle anything. Not intimidated, going to stay the course. Powerfully defending your boundaries. And the Emperor, this could be Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. This could be Aries. The Emperor, stability, efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans, and that's Archangel Uriel. So, yeah, this all ties together here. This is you standing your ground and defending your position to the point where it's going to get loud, quite possibly if somebody needs to hear that unequivocally not happening. And this is your new direction and new beginning and being in complete, total control with the idea of stability and trust and reliability in mind. That's the ultimate goal here for the Tauruses I'm reading for. What's showing here is that that's what's important to you as far as your day-to-day dealings or who you've been interacting with. You just do not truck with somebody that you can't rely on, or that is not trustworthy. All right, what else for? And can you see those? Okay. Purpose. I like this. Because I think that's part of the reason why you left, because it's like, well, if I can't rely on you, what are we doing here? Like, I'm better by myself. What am I doing? This is purposeless. This has no meaning. Yeah, playtime's over, especially if you weren't in on the rules. If you found out that, oh, this was really going on, okay, cutting it off. Nope, playtime's over. There has to be purpose for what you're doing, and you're shifting, you're leveling up, you've got a new beginning coming, you just got to make some choices. There's going to be a flurry of activity at first, but there's choice here and purpose. It looks like you're breaking out of a toxic situation and moving forward with purpose and conviction and definite purpose. I mean, the Emperor, he doesn't mess around, or she doesn't mess around. So this is kind of reclaiming that. You might have relaxed on that a little bit with this prior situation, whatever you're leveling up out of. it's coming back tenfold. You're getting reacquainted with your drive and purpose real quick. So it's imminent here. Okay. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? The moon, that could be Pisces or Cancerian, and we've got this, the Fool reversed, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. So, very good. Let your intuition guide you, because that which is unseen, dark, or unknown, that would be reckless at this point, especially when stability and peace and calm are prized so much here. And it's well within your means to pursue that for yourself. Don't even give this a second thought. This situation's over here and you're looking that way. You're not even giving it. If they try to come near you and say whatever, we've got the Nine of Wands and the Tower ready to defend your beliefs. So I hope they don't try, honestly. That would be foolish. So you're well on your way to your, I guess, new beginning, but I don't think it's a new beginning. I think you're just picking up where you left off, this time with purpose. It's almost like this kind of showed you that, okay, that was a little detour, a little straying off the path, but I'm back with a conviction now. I now know what I want to do. I believe strongly in this, and I'm charting a course for this. It's a lot of work at first, but it is all for the bigger picture. All right. This could be, we've got activism here, we've got activism here, activism with a purpose. So this could be you really feeling quite strongly about the next big project you take on. It's very invigorating, and again, a lot of work, passion project, but it's worth it to you because it preserves the bigger picture. So as far as what is sort of unknown or unclear, you are not about that. You're not even going to put up with that. You would see it as reckless, not worth the risk. Okay, all right, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. I just realized these were crooked the whole time. It looks differently on the end. I hope to see you in the next reading, and I thank you for stopping by. All right, much love to you. You take care.